Brown 45. Brown 45. Hot, 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 hot.
Of Red Zone football, and I'll see you there for it.
Oh, wait, what happened to commercial free?
That's a whole long story, my friend.
Honestly, I did watch a little Red Zone this week. It's not as bad as we all assumed it to be. Like, there was one moment it went completely silent to where like a Ram commercial was playing, but the game was still on. Didn't love it, but it's better than what I thought it was. We are back, week 3. Co-host says he's coming. Excuse meter is up in the air of what happens. Power outage, dog ran away, something like that may come up, but we'll see. But yeah, we had another exciting week of football in the books. I tell myself this every week. It's a big cat from Barstool. He says it, and I remind myself to say it every week too. But I don't listen to it ever in week 2. No team are as bad as they were week 1, and no team is as good as they were week 1. And we just believe it's locked down. Have a few arguments to discuss, a few overall topics. I have 3 groupings. Which team out of those groupings would you rather be going into week 3? Holy shit. Say his name and he'll appear. Never mind, his camera hasn't connected. The bald mustache will have to wait. But first up, Mark. I know this isn't a college show, but how about them Aggies, you know?
Yeah, we're back. It just took somebody fumbling the extra point, but yeah, we're there.
I want to warn everybody. There he is. I want to warn everybody that I'm going to probably physically crash out on this call over non-football related stuff. If the Red Sox lose this game while we are live, I swear my setup might be in shambles. Yeah, Aggies are back. Pass interference, yes or no?
Did they call it?
Famous Jared Goff. I love that thing. I don't remember them calling.
I didn't see a flag. I mean, it was all good.
And if anybody could call that, God is literally on the other team's side. So they didn't even get them. God didn't even call the flag. So I think they're good.
They're all Catholic. They're supposed to get in for free.
Hi, Scully. I like how your head coach answers questions.
So do I.
How are you doing overall? Not about the Bears. How is Thomas Scully doing?
Fine. I got a little congestion. It's a little cough I'm getting over. I still have a headache from like 9 days ago, but it's fine now.
That could be a concussion.
I don't quite remember what I did during the fourth quarter.
9 days ago could have been that Minnesota Vikings.
Oh no, it was.
Okay. You black out? That happens. Crazy. Well, guess what? I'll join you real quick in about looks like less this inning, because if he walks one more person, I'm going to kill myself. Robert.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Similar to Scully. Sickness running rampant in this house. It's been bad fighting it. So with everything else, trash.
Yeah, it was the wrong revenge game. We just didn't see it on the paper. Fucking douchebag, tush push bar. You're here.
Hold on, Cody. To start over again. That was a false start. Lots of them apparently.
Uh, no, there was a lot of them. I played offensive line. Um, a person on the Giants got sit out for false starting like 7 times. Your offensive line needs to all sit down. He also smacked the shit out of someone. I don't know if anybody else watched that. And Hiram Dayball go, yeah, he fell to the ground and he actually hit him in the head. It's like, motherfucker, you reared back and act like you owed him money. I
He was
disagree
the
with
guy
that.
that used to like tape coins to his fingers and just slap people on the head.
You're
Does
older
no
than
one
me.
know?
Maybe you know.
Okay, I'm looking this up.
Caleb Coho, are you frozen or just looking down at your phone?
Both.
Oh, that was really good.
It's dramatic.
I am good. No, Bar said false start, and it made me see red. So I decided I can no longer be part of a podcast with Bar for my now my retainer going forward.
That's fair. How are you doing?
All right, I guess.
You famously put in a chat with the rest of us when they were down
12
2 scores, I think it was.
Yeah, it was like they were down 2 at that point. Yeah.
And I said, does this count as one of the 3 losses that you have the Vikings for? And you said, no, we're going to win this.
I did.
Yeah.
No.
I was trying to figure out what spin zone are you gonna put? Is the Vikings are now like a Super Bowl contending team, or maybe the bottom of the North is just the bottom of the North.
I definitely think we have all the pieces. Our defense is really great. Our offense has shown moments where we can cook. We have it. The problem is unfortunately J. McCarthy is not playing to what I think he can be at the moment. So yeah. I don't know. Maybe 2016 Carson Wentz decides to return for one or 2 games. Probably not. I do think we have a guy on roster who is really good that I would love to see play. One of our undrafted guy, Max Brosmer, is really good. He is good. If you watch him,
Did he by chance go to North Dakota State?
no, Max Brosmer didn't. I think he's Minnesota actually. But he's an in-state undrafted.
Oh yeah, I remember the quarterback just slinging it from Minnesota. I can't wait to see him.
If it worked,
When you said he's really good, where'd you see him play?
Preseason. He has a lot of talent. He showed a lot of talent in the preseason.
there was a time Kenny Pickett was Joe Montana in the preseason too.
True.
Remember when J.J. McCarthy showed a lot of potential in that one preseason
Guys,
game?
Mac Jones rolled back the clock this week, but before that, Mac Jones was also
Back.
So we'll see what happens there. I want to start with the first one. I think it's pretty obvious. Maybe it was Brazil, because overall, I think the Chiefs' defense looked miles better than they did prior. This is a topic that's been. We don't need to hash it. I know there's some Philadelphia Eagles fans that are like, if you hate it, stop it. I get that. If you can't officiate it doesn't need to be in the league. I'm going to crash. He doesn't need to be in the league, because if you can't officiate it properly, then how's it a fair move? And what I'm really strong against, what I'm 100% against, we've changed the kickoff. We can't hit him above the head and shoulders. We can't do X, Y, Z. I need Roger Goodell to put on pads, put on a helmet, and go line up as a defensive player to prevent a tush push. and tell me how your neck feels after the fact. Just it's literally an impossible move to defend against. Why can a offensive lineman not grab a running back and pull him forward when they're falling to the ground to help them gain more leverage? But you can just literally grab your fucking and just jam them through the funnel. It makes no sense. You have a position, jump, run, do what you got to do. But I think the tush push is, you're making me echo more, I'm pretty sure. I just feel like if you can't call a false start, the play is broken and it doesn't need to. I don't. You got to figure it out. You can. Every other quarterback for years has done a quarterback sneak that has worked fine. This is the only one that has just an absolute dumpster fire of effect. So, what's your overall thoughts? And probably the last time this season that we talk about the overall tush push, but thoughts on it.
I mean, my big thing, and I said this in our Dynasty chat on Sunday, was if you're on defense and you can't use your teammates' leverage to boost yourself up to block kicks, you as an offensive player cannot use one another's leverage to push each other through the line. So it's all about leverage.
First of all, Broncos fans everywhere are shitting themselves with how many times the word leverage just got said. But because of what happened in the game. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Watch football. So this is the first argument that I've heard that genuinely does make sense to me. I will understand that. However, this game they were probably still going to win. I know Coho is looking at me side-eyed because he doesn't believe in the Eagles at all.
No, it's not that. It's that they absolutely fumbled the last tush push, but because it's a mess of bodies, they can't properly see it on the field to make that call in the moment, so you're fucked. That's the problem.
Correct.
I don't think it's as safe to say that they were going to win, because I think if Travis Kelce secures a ball into his hands,
yes,
it's a way different story. Like,
oh no, and that's fine, but
okay.
That happened before.
You're acting like this is the only tush push of the game, though. They did it like 6 or 7 times, and almost every single time they lined up off sides to do it. Their center was over
they slide.
In the neutral zone.
That's the massive problem. That's a massive problem about the tush push. The center lines up over the ball, which you can't do as they often. Jason Kelce got penalized 2 years ago. Like, was it 2 years since he's played?
2 years ago in 2023.
But he moved the ball, like he was over, and they threw a flag. But this time, I don't know if the call came in the redemption arc of the Chiefs coming back from 0-2 and making playoff. I don't know what they're doing, but clearly over the ball. So you can't do that. 2, your 2 guards leap into it before the ball gets hyped. That's a false start. You're doing penalties every time. So my question is, does an official have to line up like they're in a prone position?
Oh.
Go ahead, Doug.
Just one more thing before Bar answers. The 2 guards are lined up in the neutral zone on every single play, but you couldn't tell because Cody said the center has the ball under his numbers, so the neutral zone is completely disguised every time they do it.
Well, here's the thing: call something on those 2 guards.
Okay,
I will.
Not that game, but 2 years ago, they've called Landon Dickerson on this 4 times. They've called Jason Kelce on this 5 times. The clear thing is the Eagles don't give a fuck.
So they've been called before. Officiating should just be able to call it.
Oh, I agree. And yet they can't see it, Bar.
They can see the outside where you can clearly see that.
Can clearly see it. Your team literally put out a whole fucking statement today.
You're saying strictly the guard, but if the other players are also offsides, the refs should be able to see that. That's just bad officiating. It's not the fault of the way that the play is designed.
Okay, but you Delco morons can't go, but they didn't call it, blah, 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 shut up. No, that's not football. It's rugby. You're playing rugby, and I don't understand it.
The play is designed wrong, and no one's called you on it. That's the problem.
Fair. That's a fine point.
Mark, go ahead.
We'll get on something, like, at least to get on Barr's point a little bit. If this has been happening for like the last like 2 years with this play, and like we're just now talking about it, then is anybody just have we really been serious about, I don't know, stopping this play? Like, I feel like nobody's been giving a fuck up until now about this. If the guards have been like going off sides the whole time, if they're like inconsistently calling this thing, like what's
what's
the deal there?
I believe I think it's inconsistent officiating for the last year and now 3 games. Because I remember Kelsey getting flagged for it. Do you remember the first game, I think last season, where the Ravens versus Chiefs, and they did those 75 flags for like the offensive lineman lining up in the wrong position? Like I don't know what the flag was, but it was a point of emphasis.
Neutral zone infraction.
We were doing it because we're ahead, we were on their asses, blah blah blah. Like, we had to do the certain things because that was their point of emphasis. My viewpoint is this is a play that is broken right now, and if there's not enough votes to get it out, then it's a fair play. I have no issue with that. But it should be the most scrutinized official play. It should be a point of emphasis every time they run it. Because I guarantee if they started the season with multiple flags, the play is neutralized already this season because they couldn't run the risk of doing it.
Exactly. Okay, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Slight rebuttal. Every team that's played the Eagles for like the last year has seen this play. They're like, we gotta know how to stop this play, and they've looked at tons of film on it. Are you telling me like we're just now kind of figuring out that they're offsides the whole time?
No, I guarantee you, every team has known they're offside.
How come like they haven't gone to the refs at the beginning of the game? Hey, you got to watch this shit, and they're just kind of catching on.
Reed came out and said that they have. But the viewpoint is the Eagles don't false start every play. They false start when it's crucial. When it is late in the game is when they do it, and that is when you're a ref late in the game.
Other teams,
Hold on. When you're late in the game, what is the one thing that refs get criticized most for? Throwing a flag in that moment in the late endings of the game. So they know they can get away with it because are we going to actually call it in these moments? Because it's one of the things they get criticized for. I'm not saying it's a foolproof thing. All I'm saying is I'm with the Eagles. Run the fuck. You get the permission, run it. I'm just saying for the fucking league, you have to do something different. You can't let false starts happen. Because if a fucking guard on the Denver Broncos twitches his ass muscles in the wrong direction, throw. These arms went launching across the thing. You only have to watch this much. There's no receivers. There's no pass interference. No one's having to jog down the field. But put a motherfucker right laying down on the 20, like right in the line and just looking. Throw the flag. Like, it's just so weird. It seems like such a cop-out. Now, it's funny that everybody's like, oh, but of course the Chiefs bitch about it. No, the reason why it's getting drawn attention because it was the Chiefs versus the fucking Eagles. If this was the Eagles versus the Seattle Seahawks, no one fucking cares. No one's going to pay attention because it's probably not that close. It's only when games get close is when the attentions go on to it. And when you have every press box person going, fuck, do something.
It also mattered because this was the first broadcast where, like, Tom Brady and Dean Blandino went fucking ape shit on the play when it happened. Both of them said shit immediately where Brady was like, that's a false start. And Dean Blandino is just like, I'm over this play. They're not calling the flags on these plays. Now that it's happened, they better flag it every single time that they cheat, that they do every single week with the stupid play until it's an obsolete play. Because
I don't.
it's like 4th and 1, 4th and inches, and it becomes 4th and 8. You'll fucking stop doing it.
Commentators hate the play because they can't talk about it. Commentators automatically hate that play because they're like,
That's
no. That gives them 3 minutes of conversation alone of like, oh, this thing's unstoppable. Oh my God, they look at him and just
literally
shoved his
just
ass over
said
the.
that Dean Blandino said he hates this play, and Tom Brady was like, false start, false start. That's talking about the play right there.
No, not the false start thing. The false start thing is very fair.
Is the rules expert calling
fuck off.
But still, I'm just saying the guy's fucking yelling about them not calling a flag on the play, and that's why he hates it.
This is the simplest rule in the football that they haven't done, and I don't understand it. You get 2 challenges.
You should.
Everything on a football field should be reviewable. Everything you do. If you think there's a false start and you want to use your challenge on it, you should be able to throw it. If you win it, you get an additional 3rd challenge. Other than that, nothing. If you want to throw it on a pass interference, if you want to throw it on this, if you want to, anything possible should be reviewable. It makes no sense. I hate it in baseball. I hate it in everything. Well, that's not a reviewable play. Why the fuck do we have cameras? Why can't I look at it? It makes no goddamn sense when we throw it. So if they false started and they kept their challenges for this entire game and they notice a false start, Andy Reid should be able to drop the red flag and they should be able to move them back 5 yards. But the fact that they tried it one time and it just didn't work for pass interference, like Travis Hunter got penalized for a fantastic defensive play on a Bengals receiver. He hit the ball and they threw the flag. He should have been able to drop the flag. But it just you can't tell me that they can't review it, because guess why? Because when the play is over, what do we get to see for the next 3 minutes on the screen? A slowed down, 7 different angles version of what that play was.
Yeah.
It's there. Stop it.
What bugs me about the pass interference thing was that it wasn't even that people called it. It's that the refs would never overturn it because they were so confident in what they did because they made the call.
No, they need a replay group. They just need a group. They just need an NFL, just like baseball, that says these are the rules. These are who's doing it. We're making the call from New York. It's it.
We literally have a 4K Sky Cam sponsored by Walmart that floats above the field every single game. You're telling me we can't use some of Walmart's money to review plays?
No, oh my God! It's a fucking $billion. That's a multi-billion-dollar organization. It's just
Robert. How are you, by the way?
I'm good. It's been supposed that my team never does the tush push, even though we have great personnel for it. So I get pissed off when I see other people do it because I would like my team to incorporate it. They never do.
At the back
no. Jonnu Smith and Darnell Washington.
Oh, what about Caleb Johnson? What about him? Can he do it?
No, because he would go behind him and he wouldn't think about getting it. So no, I don't.
Who's your backup that you're just going to shove across the line again? Because who do you have behind Rodgers right now?
Mason Rudolph. But no, let
Mason Rudolph be your tush push quarterback.
No, it would be the tight end. It would be one of the big ass tight ends. Is who would take it.
Yeah, that's my thing. Okay, I think we talked about the tush push. My team's got runners in the scoring position, and we will not score them, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to give you 3 different scenarios. There's multiple teams, but then you can talk about it, whichever team you decide. Going into week 3, which team would you rather be currently? The Kansas City Chiefs or the Houston Texans? Going in, which team would you rather be going into the rest of your schedule? It doesn't have to be a long dialogue, just somebody start.
Chiefs at least have an offensive line that can at least protect Mahomes. CJ Stroud looks so lost right now that I thought
he looked good.
Yeah, that's good.
He looks good in moments. There are other moments where he's.
I think. Well, I would much rather be the Chiefs right now, but with Houston, their issue is that they simply just run out of plays to run, and they run out by halftime, and I don't quite understand it because first half play calling, there's at least 2 or 3 guys open. and Nico Collins is everywhere. He's catching every other pass. In the second half, it's 5-yard outs and horrific 3rd and 4th and short play calls that end up with CJ overthrowing somebody 10 yards downfield. And I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. I mean, it's bad football to watch. And to be quite honest, they deserve to lose that game on Monday because they literally just gave it to the Bucs. So I would much rather be Kansas City and have 2 losses to 2 really good teams.
That's a defensive coach if I've ever seen one in my life. Having that running back just fucking score. Crazy. Well, my question is, I guess that where the question comes from is the Chiefs are in a division with some serious firepower around them, regardless how you feel about them. Lost to one of the Chiefs. I don't think the Broncos are a pushover team by any means. But then you got Houston in the division that is currently led by the Colts. I didn't pick them as one of the teams because overall, but I think Cinderella, that pumpkin, is coming back pretty quick. But my viewpoint is, I think the Texans have a shot to win the division. I guess we can all say that the Chiefs will win their division because it's only a matter of time. But when does that time come up?
Yeah, that would be my, obviously, like talent-wise, you would probably want to be the Chiefs, but from a seasonal outlook, I think the idea that you're going against, Sean Payton and Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh versus going against Shane Steichen and Liam Cohen and Canales or whatever, but Callahan was like, that's, I'd rather have that in the bag and know that I was this close to beating a pretty good Tampa team. So I would actually say Texans.
I think in that situation, I would still rather be Kansas City because what I saw this weekend was all 3 AFC West teams I thought all 3 looked very vulnerable. I thought the Raiders, if you get any kind of pressure on Geno, he just starts throwing stuff all over the field. And I think even with a half-decent secondary, you can take advantage of that. The Broncos, their late-game decisions are horrific. The defense, for some reason, doesn't look as sharp as it did a year ago through the first 2 weeks. So those matchups are always really close. And the Chargers, I don't know what kind of game Greg Roman was calling in the second half, but they look like a completely different team. They look like they just parked the bus and let their defense go to work. I
just don't think they need. I think they just didn't need to show a lot.
I think
they didn't need to hey, we're going to save a lot of these plays in the background. If we don't get it, I don't think they're getting shit on the defense right now. That's what my kind of thing was. It seemed like a classic up 2 scores unless they make this close. I ain't going to my bag.
I mean, they're super happy. They're 2-0 with 2 wins in division. They're sitting pretty. They don't need to do shit.
I mean, I would kind of agree with let's go. At least being with the Chiefs. They're coming out at least the harder part of their schedule. They're still the top of this division until proven otherwise. And something just looks weird about Houston. I don't think we really put our finger on it. They just don't feel right. And the Colts I feel like if the Texans are going to play this we don't really care kind of nonchalant football, the Colts can easily still steal the division from them. I think they've proven that they are at least going to be a tough out.
I agree.
Didn't know this. Yes, I do need this. Okay. Next grouping. Who would you rather be? The Broncos? The Commanders? Or the Vikings?
Is it Broncos, Commanders, or Vikings?
Yes. Who would you rather be?
I know what he's going to pick.
Yeah.
No, he's not gonna fall for the bait.
I think I'd be the Commanders. The thing is with the Vikings, as much as the Vikings have a lot of great pieces, and if they had a quarterback this year, could make a really good run. The problem is the quarterback situation is not something you want to fix on the fly. and that's kind of been our problem already through 2 weeks. So we'll see if they can turn it around. But for right now, the Commanders have the coaches. Kingsbury's play calling sometimes is really irritating. But when I don't react to these two fucks. When Kingsbury is his play calls, the Commanders look like one of the best offenses in football. Jaden Daniels, I think the biggest thing, not against Daniels, but against that team, is the O-line has more holes than Swiss cheese. And they're going to get Daniels hurt if Daniels can't get away like he has been able to. But I think the Commanders are in the best position because of Dan Quinn's defense, because of Kingsbury's offense when it's cooking. The Commanders have the best look of the three right now.
Now that I'm thinking about this, I think I want to be the Vikings. Because hear me out. You've got one of the best defenses in football.
100%.
With your franchise quarterback now out with an ankle sprain.
For 4 weeks.
All bets are off.
Are we really thinking that that's...
Kevin O'Connell has bought himself time, and he has bought Kwesi time to essentially say, are we okay with J.J. McCarthy going forward as our quarterback? Are we going to stay patient with him? Are we going to keep him on the bench? Or if Carson Wentz, because no matter what Carson Wentz does, they're playing with house money at this point. So the expectations for the Vikings have plummeted now. They're going to ride this defensive wave through their division. If they lose to the Packers or the Lions or whoever, it's not.
They will. They will.
Because they don't have. Now they don't have a quarterback, so the excuse is already built in.
No.
The Packers short. I'll give you the Packers. Two to the Packers short. I still think we split the Lions.
I don't want to be Washington because I've seen year 2 Cliff Kingsbury before, and I saw it on Thursday night, and I hated what I saw on Thursday.
What was the score? What was the score of the Vikings Bears?
27-24.
You beat the Bears by 3 points. The Lions shit pumped those Bears.
All right, now.
You don't think they're going to try to? They will shit pump you. I promise you.
I think
you can call him. You can call him a bad head coach. He plays with house money. He's greedy. He doesn't take anything. Motherfucker, give him a shot. Because every time he's not going to pump that ball, he's going to take a shot for the end zone, and there's a good shot they make it.
The difference between those two games is the defense gave the Bears all their points in the first quarter and then shut them out for 3. And then the Lions, when they played the Packers, were shut out for 3.5 quarters. The Vikings defense is better than the Bears defense was, and that's why the Bears got dumped on. The Lions defense or the Lions offense could put up no points against the Vikings defense. They could go goose egg on a Vikings defense. That's how strong they can be. I think in a defensive game, it's a toss-up. It just depends on how well the Lions defense shows up, and they haven't this year yet. The Lions defense showed up against the Bears offense that got shut out for 3 quarters. Well, actually got shut out for 6 quarters of football so far this season. So I think that there's a real shot that the Vikings can beat the Lions at least once. It just depends on our quarterback play. But
this isn't even the question.
I was going to say, but to bounce off of to go back to my original point on what Scully said real quick, was that I agree with almost everything you said. My biggest thing is I think the Vikings organization has higher expectations and fans have higher expectations than you think we do at this moment. I think everyone in-house thinks we can make the championship game this year, and I think they said that going into the year. I know what I'm saying.
So I have to ask, if you're saying the Lions defense are fraudulent, even after shutting out the Bears for 3 quarters, is the Vikings defense fraudulent? Because they also shut the Bears out for 3 quarters.
The point I was making between the two is that the Lions defense has yet to play good football against any team. Even the Bears they didn't play great against the Bears offense either, though they shut them out for 3 quarters because Caleb Williams played like dog shit.
After that first drive.
Blasted by the Packers, and the Packers have a weak sauce offense. The Packers' offense is the weakest half of their game right now. That's the thing that I'm saying is.
So what's the Vikings' offense?
Sure, but I think in a game between those two, the offenses are pretty fucking comparable at this moment. The issues are they don't have any receivers to throw to because everyone drops the fucking ball, or the Vikings don't have a quarterback to throw the ball at this moment. That's the comparable.
I don't know. Malik Heath made a hell of a catch.
Oh my god! I swear to God, you're like the 5th guy on the Packers is Randy Moss incarnate every fucking year that we do the show. Last year, you're like, Jalen Reed is as good as Justin Jefferson on his best.
I never said that.
I swear to God, last year you were like, oh man, but Christian.
Remember when you thought the person on the Vikings was the person drafted by the Eagles? Do you remember that, co-host?
I do remember when I messed up Jalen Naylor and Jalen Rigger. Jalen Naylor, though, played real fucking good on Monday night. I'll give him that. He played great.
Amen, brother.
Oh, now who's doing this with wide receivers on?
No, but I never claimed Jalen Naylor's a top 5 receiver in the division.
And I'm not claiming Malik Heath is, but you said no one on that team can catch, and that was
Robert and Mark.
Yeah. Despite what I said, I think I'd rather be the Broncos. Despite the division stuff, I think a weirdness on a field goal notwithstanding, they're really close to being 2-0. I think they'll figure out the defensive stuff. I think having Troy Franklin sort of step up and be another weapon that they needed in the receiving game helps them overall. So they'll figure out Evan Ingram, I assume. They wouldn't give him that contract and not figure out how to give him the ball. So, yeah, I think in this scenario, overall talent-wise, coaching-wise, combined, I would give it to the Broncos.
Yeah, I want to be the Commanders. They got the best quarterback. I think they also have the best, kind of the best situation. They're at the very least the second best team of that division. I think if they go on a run, they could also possibly flirt with winning the division. So, if you can win if you can win that division, you can probably flirt with getting a bye. I'd still rather be Washington, even if Daniels misses a week or two. The Commanders are the team. I feel like the team that can maybe lose Daniels for a week or two and be fine.
Yeah, my favorite thing right now is Jim Green just melting, saying the Commanders are going to be bad and Jalen Hurts is bad. It's such overall clearing everything up.
He's better without Micah.
Yeah. Also, I just want to reiterate, just to make sure we all know, Russ was never the problem. What's the problem?
No, I mean,
wasn't the problem. Put up 400.
Not playing the Cowboys is the problem.
That's the truth. The Commanders are a good defense. Going to struggle overall.
See, if Russ played more teams that had Matt Eberflus as their defensive coordinator, he'd be an MVP candidate.
Sure.
I thought he was a defensive coach. Last one. Who would you rather be? Philadelphia Eagles? Buffalo Bills? Green Bay Packers?
EELGES Eagles.
I'd rather be the Bills.
Of course you would.
I'd be
the
Eagles.
Bills are going to fucking get the 1 seed in that conference at this point. Because the Bills' schedule going out is you get to play the Patriots twice, dubs both times. You get to play the Jets twice, dubs both times. If they split with the Patriots, I'll give them that because whatever. But I think there's still a chance that you get
dubs both time. Next fantasy team name.
5 free wins in your division. You've already beaten the Ravens, so you have the tiebreaker. You don't have any other major opponents to play this year except for the Chiefs. If you can beat the Chiefs and just keep beating all the teams you're supposed to be beating, you have a real shot at dropping, let's say, 1-2 more games. You're the 1 seed.
Would I rather play the Commanders in the divisional round, or would I rather play the Ravens in the divisional round? I don't know. That's a tough question.
We literally spent a half an hour talking about how the Eagles have gotten away with cheating, for the whole time, and we're being Of course, I want to be the Eagles. Like they also have like the best roster, like of all the teams you just mentioned.
They get fined at the end of the year.
Got me.
Yeah, I mean, what Co just said about like the division for the Bills is kind of the same thing we could say for the Eagles, right? Like they'll beat the Giants twice, and they'll probably beat the Cowboys twice, and they might split with the Commanders. There's 5 wins, boom, and then they do everything else.
They
AJ
already
Brown,
beat the Chiefs.
They beat the Chiefs.
They got to play the Bills on the 17th.
Yeah, the 17th. That's the key game. Maybe.
So I'm the Packers. No, just kidding.
I mean, that game may not even matter by the time they get to it. So, like,
it might not.
Sure. Eagles still have to play the Rams too.
Okay, so time to do our picks. Unless there's something else from this week that we want to discuss in length.
Are the Colts real?
No.
The Colts are last year's
Dude,
Saints.
Sean Payton went over to that sideline, gave them a complete wrapped up football and said, "Here, take it. We don't fucking want it." Like
he also tore something, which is hilarious.
It happened the entire game, right? Well, like also this is not trying to make anybody look stupid, not trying to make fun of anybody here. Does everybody on this panel understand what turf toe is?
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Not
imagining
really.
a giant green toe with like an ingrown.
Okay.
Big green.
So everybody I saw on the thing goes, his fucking toe hurts. Whoop de fucking do. Go play. There's a ligament that goes from your bottom, your big toe, all the way to the back of your heel. And that on Joe Burrow has snapped. So he can't run.
Also, is that in his plant foot or is that in his other?
Yes.
Foot? Oh, it was.
I think it's in his plant.
Okay, then you can't plant. You can't throw a football.
You can't throw a football. So everybody's like, it's a fucking toe. Like, get the fuck over it. Like, this isn't baseball.
They pay him enough money to play on one leg, though. I mean, come on.
Okay. Yeah, somebody owns him. Somebody has him in a fantasy league. I always do love the thing that Jake Brown. They're like, "Hey, man, he's our best bet." The motherfucker looked horrible, horrible. Like he ended up winning that game. That was great, but those picks were fucking horrendous. So that's gonna be interesting for them. Of course, the Bengals mean nothing now for most people. I picked them and they won, which was crazy. But Panthers tried to win that game. Cardinals tried to give them that game. Indianapolis and Broncos just gave them that game. What was the other one that was coming down to the wire? And I thought there was one more, but maybe I'm misremembering. No, nothing else really. Okay, so with the picks, the current standings as it sits, Nazario is in first place. He's 9-1. He went perfectly last week with all the reserve pick, which maybe it doesn't matter where you pick. Mark is in second because he went undefeated last week. Him and Scully are currently tied, but I gave him the edge because of the week.
I went undefeated or you say this week or
this week.
Okay.
Correct me again, and I'll kill you with the Americans. Okay. Scully is in third place, technically tied to second. I am in third, technically fourth. Barr is up 25 points. Robert had a horrendous week.
Yeah, I did. It was terrible.
It was. He didn't see this at all. The previous week, the previous season, he caught the Steelers. When you line up with Coho, it's a problem. Broncos, me and you both died on that one, and then the Vikings killed you at the very end. But you did get your 5-3, so. And honestly, the Cardinals were going for dooms. Like you could have had a doomsday of a scenario.
I would have.
And then
nuclear button.
Coho is 2 points behind Robert in the bet. He is 7-3. So everything's going. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to start. Mark's got 6 minutes until he leaves. So if you want to filibuster, if he doesn't pick first overall, you can filibuster and cost him to not have a pick. But he will get his first pick, and then the reserves will remain for him and Nazario. How that will work. Everybody understand. 2 picks until we get to the finals, where 3 games will have 3, I believe. We agreed on that last week, right? But there will be 5 total games that Nazario will get to pick from, and Mark, I guess. But we'll get there when we get there. So Mark, where in the draft order would you like to go this week?
Number 1.
Boo.
Figured that was coming. Scully, where would you like to go in the draft order? Number 2.
I will go 3rd again.
Oh, so it would be me. I'm going to fall into the 2nd spot because Mark will no longer be here at some point, so that'll help me out. It will be Bar's pick next. Bar, where are you going to go?
Muted.
You're muted.
Bye.
So good talk. You're going to stay in the 5th hole, okay? Robert,
I'll go at the back end.
you went last.
Yep.
Okay,
Yippee.
and then Coho will be 4th.
I like not getting to choose where I'm at. It just kind of exists. This is fun.
It happens. But hey, if you would have, remember when you said I'm going off vibes?
Vibes.
We'll see how that's going for you.
Hey, if I
By
just
the way,
had Ryan's pick
just to help everybody, when everybody has their prediction for benched, I said it in the chat, but I want everybody on the same page. It's not in the middle of the game where somebody gets taken down, where they're like, it's a blowout or something happens and they're just trying to change it. It's like going into the week, we're making a switch as quarterback. Like, that's how it was intended. So, like, if Brian Dable shows up on one day and goes, starting quarterback this week will be Dart. Dart's going to be our starter. Or whoever starts that game, if it's a benching situation. That's how you get that point. Just want everybody on the record. Injuries shouldn't factor. Because, like, Joe Burrow would technically be the first one, and then everybody's wrong. So, okay. All right, Mark. Man, I tried to filibuster a little longer. He was like, motherfucker, shut up.
Are we doing my
What are you doing to me? Come on.
Hey, Cody, are we doing my my
Oh, shit. We'll do that after. We'll do that.
Right, sure, we can do it right now. Cody. Come on. Just say we can do it right.
Mark, what is the first game that you want to take?
Give me the Packers over the Browns. Packers are good. The Browns are bad. There we go.
Okay. Packers over Browns. Okay. It is my pick. Oh, fuck. We got Rams, Eagles.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, right? I kind of want that one too. Yeah, I'm going to lock that one out with you. I'm going to take Packers too.
Boo.
Yeah, there's one other one, but I don't know if it'll get back to me. But I know I can't have a more sure shot than probably the Packers right now. Okay, Scully, what is your game? And you can't pick that game. Well,
cool. Bills over Dolphins.
Yeah,
easy.
That's fair.
That's going to be 60 minutes of Josh Allen having his way with
belts to ass
the Miami defense.
I swear, if we lose,
it might not be him. It might be James Cook.
It might be Mitch Trubisky by the 4th quarter.
For that,
Coho.
Bills locking out. Chase the Dolphins. They are trash.
Yeah, they are all really bad.
Can't wait till McDaniel gets fired. Let's go.
I know. Fuck. God damn it. Such
That's
a
all
good
right.
pick.
I lost the Joe Burrow MVP thing. So.
Well, mine was always the bad one anyway.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Who'd you take?
Mine's Aaron Glenn choking out Garrett Wilson to get canned, and I don't think it's happening.
That was the most WWE version you could pick.
Maybe he chokes out concussed Justin Fields and he gets really in trouble. Bar, what game you want?
I missed it. What did Robert pick?
I didn't pick yet.
He hasn't picked yet. He's behind you.
Oh, what did Coho pick? I mean,
Buffalo over
Miami.
Lock that out.
Okay, that was the lock. Okay.
Packers and Bills are gone. The one thing I will say about this show is we do agree Like, there's very little like going the opposite, but picking the same game. Like, it's
Really should have
very
picked
like
the Falcons over the Vikings. Should have thought about that
right.
one.
Deep sigh. Here we go.
Man, I want
Mark's
to see
he's
this.
trying to keep Mark out. He's trying to just keep Mark.
Yes.
I bought myself a couple of minutes, so I got.
Mark's a big guy. I don't think you want to piss him off.
See, those were the only two games that I felt like confident in.
There's,
There's a lot more. I don't know what you're talking about.
there's like 2 or
What?
3 more that are like.
There's plenty.
That's
Give me
Tampa
James.
Bay.
There's
Huh?
at least 7.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay over the
You mean the team that you picked to go undefeated?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah, I would
That's why they're my pick.
I would say that's a good one. But you said those were your only 2 that were confident. Tyrod
That
Taylor
was like
playing in
super
a game.
confident.
That's crazy. Okay.
Robert,
All right, I'll lock that one out too. Tampa.
that was the one that I was looking at. So
and then the other one, which I think is pretty clear, is I will take Seattle over the Saints.
dude, I was so nervous about the Giants pick.
Seattle wasn't good. So.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, not that bad, huh?
And Steelers can make anybody look good. I swear to God.
Gosh, could you imagine if you had him on your team right now, buddy? You'd at least have the playoffs in your side, maybe.
Maybe.
Can't wait. I would be so happy to at least make the wild card to get beat again.
Yeah, if you had Sam Darnold, which I told you should have kept.
Yeah.
Bar.
Who knows? He has a winning mentality.
Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts over the Titans.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Wait,
What is
that's the one you're
happening right
confident on?
I can't believe I have to leave after this pick. I'm so angry right now.
Okay, it's back to me now.
Hold on. Where's the Colts?
Titans is who they're playing.
Colts Titans, got it. Sorry. I don't know what is happening right now.
Is it back to me?
It is to you.
Okay, we can stop taking crazy pills now. I'm going to take the Chiefs over the Giants.
Scully.
I'm going to lock out the Chiefs over the Giants.
Son of a bitch.
How did that make it that far? Like
I
that's
don't know.
Fuck
I
did
thought
Ball let that
it
get
would circle back, but he picked the Colts over the division game. Like,
insanity?
he thought the tush push just broke their skulls.
Hey, remember when Barr told us to watch football? That's crazy. That was a crazy thing that happened this week.
Because I knew I would get the reaction out of you guys.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
I'm taking the Commanders
The Raiders.
over the Raiders.
Raiders.
Listen, if I have to call you a slur for you to hit this ball, I will.
Holy shit.
Oh wait, do I actually get
No,
2
he's
picks
gonna
right
do
now?
it.
You get 2 picks, yes.
Okay, cool. I didn't realize that. All right, then. Yeah, let's just go ahead and lock out the Commanders and the Raiders. Taking Commanders, and
It worked.
I picked the Raiders. I'm not going to lie.
and then I will take. Turns out, yeah, it doesn't matter who starts for the Niners. Mac Jones is fine. Yeah, give me the Niners over the Cardinals.
Wow.
I watched that game on Sunday just scowling that Scully was right. I was so annoyed.
Spencer Rattler has never won an NFL game.
100%. It was the most. He was preaching. He was so good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And with that,
Fuck.
I have to go.
Bye.
Good luck for the terrorist organization.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my bad. Phew. Oh, what a Monday night game. Not gonna touch it. Okay, it's still sitting here. No one else picked the Seahawks, right?
I did.
Robert did.
Just Robert.
Okay, I'm gonna check the Seahawks.
Fuck.
I was wondering why it seemed like I was a crazy person.
I thought it was already off the board. I don't know why. I was like, oh, man, what is this? But like Spencer Rattler going to the 12th man sounds like hell.
I just had I needed to grab the Chiefs. I knew that wasn't going to
you were when the Colts went first. The Chiefs.
That was like when the Chiefs were there, you gotta take the Chiefs.
And then
Brian Callahan doesn't know how football works.
The same man that said that said, "Oh, you know what, guys? I'm going to take give me Daniel Jones and the Colts, but like I'm just not confident. But give me the Raiders over the Commanders."
Insane.
You're still waiting for that Raiders ticket to cash, aren't you, Bar?
The what?
You think Pete Carroll's winning Coach of the Year?
I do.
Cook it. Big fat tubby britches scored. Let's go. Okay.
Is Babe Ruth back?
No, McButterpants or whatever. Tubby McButterpants is Nathaniel Lowe for us. Let's go, baby.
That's great.
Section 10.
His sleeveless turtleneck. Oh, looks so good.
Oh, his turtleneck's so sexy. Rubs right up against that double chin. Okay, Scully, what do you want? Oh, hold on.
Oh, shit.
No, this will be your third. This is your third game, right?
Yeah, it's my third.
Okay, so I only saw two.
I'm going to do the Falcons over the Panthers.
Yeah.
I definitely looked at that one for a while.
Because Falcons' defense looks really, really good.
Man.
They might be down 2 key parts, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the Panthers.
I know. I'm just saying they're not going to be full strength. Probably.
He's just adding dialogue. Who are they down?
Possibly AJ Terrell and then Pierce.
And Bryce Young is not going to be able to get the ball out in time.
Did they kill their kicker?
Youngway?
Yeah.
He got hurt, and then they grabbed John Parker Romo out of thin air.
He got. Yeah. Can you explain that one to me, Scully?
What?
You guys pick up Moody on the backup practice squad or whatever, but like one of the most accurate kickers in the is just sitting on the sidelines, and you just don't pick him up.
Why didn't you get Parker Romo?
I don't fucking know.
When are you going to be out on your general
Pinero, actually.
When are you going to be out on?
I'm very close to being out.
You know why I love Parker Romo? It's because he filled in for Will Reichert for 9 games last year, and he was great.
Did you love him on Sunday?
No, I fucking hated him on Sunday.
Yeah,
I was mad when I was annoyed when it wasn't Youngway Koo kicking that field goal.
Dude, he got Nancy Kerrigan. Like, he literally got beaten shit out of
him up the locker room. Killed his
31 for 31 stolen bases without a. That's a new record, baby. AL record.
Apparently,
okay, go ahead, Bar.
I was going to say, apparently there was one other team that was fighting to get Eddie Pinero before the Niners got to him, and it was the Falcons. After week 1, they were like, we can't do Youngway Koo. Let's try to get Eddie Pinero.
Is this your source that also said Brady's coming back?
No, that
this
was
is reported.
Oh, okay. That fucking idiot just dove in the stands. What the fuck?
Do I want to do this?
He lost his hat. Stomp on it. Punch him in the mouth while you do it.
He's not getting that back.
I'm going to lock out the Falcons.
Man, I just want this on the paper. Either Coho's going to have a redemption week or Scully's going to freaking crash and burn because they are locked in on every pick so far.
Hate it.
They are football husband and wife. That's how it kind of sits out all the time. Bar.
Well, they have the same daddy.
Get down! Maybe we don't need to re-sign him. Bar.
49ers lucking it out.
Man.
Is that an aneurysm?
I think I like the Cardinals in that game.
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah, it's screaming like this is an
That's a
upset
trap game, folks.
It could be a trap
but,
game anyway, but it's more
call
for...
no for Kyler.
Robert, back-to-back picks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick the games that probably people don't want to pick because I don't like the other games that look like shit. So I'm gonna pick Baltimore over the Lions at home for Monday night, and
Okay.
I'm gonna pick the Eagles over the Rams. Now, because I don't like these other games. They scare the shit out of me. Every single one of them.
Same.
And
Yeah.
you need a redemption week, so that's
And I need a redemption week.
And if you're confident in the home dog, it makes sense. What is the line? I'm sorry, I'm the degenerate. I should have pulled asking you guys what the line is on that game.
In which one? In the Eagles game?
Eagles Rams. I'm curious, and I'm kind of curious about the Detroit Lions.
5.5 for the Ravens. That one, which is
Wow.
crazy to me.
So they're pretty confident they're going to dust them.
3.5 for the Eagles. So a little over the common 2.5. But
Yeah.
Bar, who's your pick?
Whoa.
I'm staring him down right now.
Bar.
I'm not
Who's
even
your
looking at you.
You should.
Bro, I would look right over you.
dang.
Big talk. I'm sorry. You told me to watch football, and then you picked the Colts and left the Chiefs on the board. So when I'm looking down on you in week 3, you'll know why.
Oh no. Oh no, he's got a clean in. This is good. This is
Give
good.
me
Jesus.
Give me Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You realize a Cowboys hat would be on your head if you lose this, right?
What?
I didn't ask you yet. I'm talking to Bar.
What?
Do you realize if you lose the overall, you're wearing a
Oh,
Cowboys hat,
yes.
right?
I know.
And you're putting your fate in the Colts and Jaguars right now.
This week?
Okay. Hey, you do you, buddy. I'm proud of you. Go home. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to walk out a game. I'm taking the Rams over the Eagles.
I knew that was happening.
Ooh, what a shot.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I
need to hear some logic here.
I think the last time they played, that was a close game. I think the Rams have a chip on their shoulder, and I think they're playing better football than the Eagles are. I think
you remember Jalen Carter almost killed Stafford, right?
Yeah, I know the Rams' offensive line looks better through 2 weeks than they did all last year. So I feel really good about their odds against the Eagles, especially because the Eagles' defense is not as good as last year. So.
I'm sorry, what was that about the Eagles' defense? You got real quiet.
No, the Eagles' defense is not as good as last year with base. And the Rams' defense is a better defense than the Eagles' defense.
With base.
Matthew Stafford's also a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, so I'll take that game.
Any fear of becoming one-dimensional because they won't be able to run the ball as well?
You're talking about the Rams?
Yeah.
No, they're going to be fine. Kyron Williams bounce back game this week.
Scully.
All I heard was he was taking the Rams over the Eagles, and I kind of just spaced out after that.
Are you upset that you guys can't lock up on this pick? Would you have taken the Rams?
No, I would not have. But I am going to lock out the Ravens over the Lions.
That was going to be my last point game, just because I'm confident in that, but I'm not.
If it got back to me, I'd have also taken Ravens, but I wasn't not breaking up about it.
Now I get back to back because Mark is no longer here. Fuck. I just realized the Falcons is also gone.
Yep.
There's one game that's not locked that I'm not surprised. But I'm surprised it's not locked yet.
Are you talking about the Colts?
No, yeah, motherfucker.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go the Cowboys. I don't love it, but I don't. Love the Bears, how they're looking. I think Dak's an accurate quarterback. That secondary is completely just dismantled at this point. I think I saw Jalen Johnson is out for the year, right? Is he gone
Yep.
for good?
Yep.
So like their best shots were just taken away from them. And I think CD and George Pickens are just gonna feast. And then my last pick. I'm gonna take the Texans.
I knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I think that defense is strong enough. I think you can say whatever you want because what Baker did to them. But let me tell you, let me be real clear. There is a huge difference between level of quarterback play between Trevor Lawrence and Baker Mayfield, and I think the Texans go in and win a strong defensive battle. I do not trust the offensive line of the Jaguars at all. I mean, and their defense looks questionable as shit. If you think about it, like look how much the fucking Bengals were able to put on him, and Burrow was doing nothing. Burrow did nothing in that game until he got out. Like it was all Jake came in. So that's my pick. I'm again, we'll see where the points lie, but that's where I'm at right now. Scully, your last pick.
Let's see. So I know Cohen and I line up on like 3, I think, of our picks. So to dispel that bad juju, I'm going to take the Eagles over the Rams for my one.
You can't.
It's already locked out.
I can't.
It's locked.
That's locked. Fuck.
Robert picked it for Eagles. Coho picked it for Rams.
Fuck. Oh well. Then I will do. You know what? I'll do the Steelers over the Patriots.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
For my one.
Yeah. It better be for your one. Let me tell you.
That's gonna be a tight game.
I think it's a tight game, but I think that
If it was home, I would have a different thing. Since it's on the road,
I just don't love what I've seen from New England. I think that on offense they've looked very scattershot, and putting up 27 against the shitty Miami defense isn't really gonna fill me with confidence.
Coho, your last pick. I'm gonna pick the Steelers.
I'm with 2 trains of thought.
Oh,
2 minds.
he just went.
2 trains of thought usually leads to a collision.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody's ever said that.
Ooh, here's my. Okay, you know what?
Yeah. Stand on business.
I'll take the Vikings over the Bengals. I'm going to trust in a battle of backups on the better coach. So I will trust the better defense, the better coach, and say that we win. It will not be pretty. And
I think that's pretty safe to say.
So.
Okay, Bar. Was that a Pirates theme?
It was.
So hot.
I'm on brand.
I mean,
Maddie called. That's our theme for when Maddie calls.
I could. See, originally I kind of had the Bears, and then I kind of thought about how the defense of the Bears is just absolutely wrecked apart. So,
how long did it take you to get that to train across the station?
Could not hear a word you said.
How long did it take that train of thought to pull into the station?
It's an express train. I also picked the Steelers. but I'm not confident enough.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
I think he signs up for things. I don't think he tells Maddie what he signs up for things.
No, absolutely not.
And then when she like shows up, he's gotta like throw shit and be like, I don't do anything. The dishwasher broke. I promise I'll clean them tomorrow. Like,
Just throws a blanket over everything. It's like there's never anything here.
I was on the computer and a virus came up and my pants fell down. I was trying to stop the virus. It's literally my favorite audio. Who the fuck are you picking?
That's a good question.
I think there's one game that hasn't been touched at all, right?
Yeah, there is one game that hasn't been touched at all, but I'm not touching that game.
There's 2 games that I don't think have been touched.
What's the other one?
Chargers Broncos.
Chargers Broncos haven't been touched.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
So far, yes.
Bears,
Steelers
Cowboys
and
haven't been touched either.
Patriots are still available. Bengals, Vikings are still available. Denver and Los Angeles hasn't been touched.
Not touching.
Yeah, and Cowboys and Bears.
Yeah, God, I'm gonna hate this. Give me them boys.
Yeah.
I have hope now.
Because we both picked up.
The most dangerous thing.
All right. What's your last one, Robert?
Yeah, if the team that I support showed up last week, I'd pick them with confidence, but I'm never picking them again. I'm going to actively avoid the Steelers like the plague for the rest of picks. I swear to God.
I like it.
So I will.
Can't wait to the Ireland game.
Yeah, I think because we've waited long enough, I will take the Colts over the Titans here at the end.
You're picking Colts? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let me try to just figure this out real quick of who gets what. So Nazario has the leftovers, which will be fine. I guess Mark will have to pick between Denver and the Chargers. And he will either have to pick the Chargers or Broncos, Bengals or Vikings, or Steelers, New England.
Yep.
And then whatever 2 he closes, the 5 or the 1 he closes, Nazario's 5 will be.
Who else picked Bucks Jets? I missed that.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, Bucks Jets was that. Of the 5, he's definitely picking Denver Chargers. Then he can pick Houston Jags. One of those will be eliminated. Of all I said, he'll have 3 picks of the 1, and then I don't know where the 2 is. That's what I'm missing. Oh, Cincinnati, Minnesota. That's the one he'll have to pick. Okay. Before we get to overall picks on what your point value is for all of them, we're going to discuss something real quick. Nope. Sorry.
Oh, right.
Oh, cool.
Can't
Was that
really.
the Jaguars at 6, I see?
Interesting.
Let's just do this. How the hell does this happen? Can I play the overview? Overlay, maybe? Is that what I need to do? That's what I need to do. Give me a second. But these are the 7 teams in both conferences. So, Jesus.
Oh, this list is hilarious.
So Chargers are 1.
Yeah.
So beating the number 4 team was more impressive than the Bills beating the number 3 team.
Yeah.
And the Chargers beat who in the second weekend?
They beat Vegas.
The Raiders.
Jesus. And then Packers number 1. Proud of him. Buccaneers number 2. Come on. Rams number 3.
I love Eagles
Eagles
at
number
4.
4. Lions, which I don't know how that's possible when they're going to be such an ass team this year.
I swear to God, he is literally saying this just for the troll.
I just don't get it. I'm sorry, but Jacksonville, after the way they lost in last week, how are they even remotely?
Can I just say something?
Sure.
Why does he have 2 AFC West teams in the top 4 and not a single AFC South team?
I don't think the seeding makes sense. The seedings definitely don't add up, right?
Aren't the Jaguars 0-2?
No, the rest of them, the North does. I mean, the NFC does.
The NFC does.
Yeah.
But he has 3 AFC teams, and I guess none
So
of them won.
technically, the Texans should be but the Colts should technically be the number 4.
The Colts should be above the Texans, and the Colts should be above at this point. They should be above the
He's a
Chiefs.
fucking moron. Do all 3 of you have your whiteboard?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right here.
I'm just going to announce my pick first because I'm going to also keep track in my thing. So instead of me trying to write and then go typing, just so I'm on top of it. Jesus. Okay. So whatever your 5-pointer is.
Sucks.
He's up in the cities. Okay. Everybody ready?
Yep.
All right. My 5 is the Packers. Scully.
Donna Bills, y'all.
Oh, geez. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. Robert.
Seahawks. Seattle, baby.
Bart.
The Bucks.
Okay. What is your 4? Come on, Tubby McTower fans. All right. I'm at Commanders at 4. Your face. Scully.
Chiefs.
Chiefs at 4. Robert.
I'll take the Bucks here. Bucks are 4.
Bar.
Colts.
Well,
Brian Callahan doesn't know how this league works.
I don't think the Ursays are even as confident as you are.
One of their daughters is.
Get that fucking headset on. Okay. I'm at Seahawks for 3. Scully.
No Falcons.
For 3. Robert.
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens for 3.
Bar.
Cowboys.
Whoa.
Them boys. So put your 2. That will reveal what your 1 is. I am going with them boys for 2, which means Texans are 1. Scully.
Ravens.
For 2, which means Steelers are your 1. Robert.
I'll take the Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
And that means Colts 1. You and Bar couldn't be more different. And Bar.
Niners.
Means Jacksonville.
Okay. I paired up with him last week and won. We're going to post. So that is the show tonight. We will be back next week, same time. I think we're Wednesdays through and through. Again, check out other things that are coming up in multiplex. This Sunday we have Roundtable I posted today of all the movies that will be on. Pray for me. A lot of people have mentioned, oh my God, you have to watch that movie. I'm sorry. Ichi the Killer or whatever. They think I'm going to hate it, so that's fun. Championship week, Monday and Tuesday of next week. Smash just came out last week, which was great strikeout. Blame Canada versus Bring Out Your Dead. They played, and then Dylan versus Payson battle. They're doing this weird beef online, which whatever. Was not condoned, and definitely did not ask it for me.
I was dragged into it, which is great.
Yeah, you're the best David's partner, so that's something to be proud of. So that's great. But we will catch you next week. Bye-bye. Co-host sucks.